Brett, given a rule change that would hurt Notre Dame, I mean, is that still just pie in the sky thinking from the Big Ten?
I don't necessarily think so. I think, at the end of the day, Notre Dame prefers to remain an independent. I've always said that I thought Notre Dame would remain an independent until the end of time. And I still think that. The only way that changes, there's two ways that changes, is if the Big Ten gets to 20 and the SEC gets to 20. Both of those conferences are now playing 10 games. The Big 12 would be at 16 in that scenario. The Big 12 would be playing 9, maybe 10 conference games. Who's left for Notre Dame to play at that point? I mean, NBC is not going to pay $60 million for Notre Dame to play Ball State every week. So that would be one way that Notre Dame would kind of be nudged into a conference. The other way is, we've got 4 years left on the college football playoff 14 format. The playoff is going to expand. What's it going to look like? We have no idea. Those guys haven't been able to figure that out. They'll meet in the next month or so. But if somehow, some way, the new playoff going forward 4 years from now, if there's a heavy emphasis on being in a conference, that could perhaps nudge Notre Dame to the Big Ten. But it's unlikely the SEC would be for any proposal that puts an emphasis on conference affiliation. They just simply want the best teams based on the ratings, no matter what conference they're in. One, because they will benefit the most from that. And two, they know if there's a lot of restrictions regarding having to be in a conference, that would nudge Notre Dame to the Big Ten. And that's the last thing the SEC wants to do is help out the Big Ten.
Brett McMurphy, again, Action Network HQ with us, Sick on 365 Radio and 365 Sports. We've all said this, and it's such a simple question, but can you wait